Hi viewers, welcome back to my channel English Pathshala. This video is different from the videos I have uploaded before. In this video we are going to read a story called Midnight Express. বন্ধুরা, যখন আমরা স্কুলে গল্প পড়তাম, যখন পড়ানো হতো, সাধারণত গল্পগুলোর ইংরেজি শব্দগুলো বাংলায় ট্রান্সলেট করে পড়ানো হতো। যেহেতু স্টুডেন্টরা অনেক শব্দের অর্থ জানতো না বা আমরা জানতাম না, তখন স্যাররা এইভাবে পড়াতে বাধ্য হতেন। এটাকে বলা হয় গ্রামার ট্রান্সলেশন মেথড। কিন্তু এছাড়া ছাড়াও একটু অন্যভাবে গল্প পড়া যায়, যে ওই শব্দগুলোর অর্থগুলো অঙ্গভঙ্গি করে বা ছবি দেখে পড়া সম্ভব। ছবি দেখে বা ভিডিওর সাহায্যে পড়াটা খুবই এফেক্টিভ, কার্যকরী। কারণ ওই শব্দের অর্থ যেগুলো ওই ছবির সাহায্যে বা ভিডিওর সাহায্যে প্রকাশিত হয়, সেটা মনে অনেক দিন অবধি গেঁথে থাকে। হ্যাঁ, ক্লাসরুমের ক্ষেত্রে হয়তো সব শব্দের ছবি বা অঙ্গভঙ্গি করে দেখানো সম্ভব না, কিন্তু ডিজিটাল প্ল্যাটফর্মের একটা সুবিধা যে এই ছবি বা ভিডিও ইজিলি অ্যাভেলেবল। তাই আজকে আমরা যে গল্পটা পড়ব, দেখব, শুনব, সেটা কিছুটা এরকম চলমান ছবির সাহায্যে। ক্লাস 8-এর একটা হরর স্টোরি, আলফ্রেড নয়েজের মিডনাইট এক্সপ্রেস। It was a battered old book bound in red leather. When Mortimer was 12 years old, he found the book in his father's library. When the rest of his large old house was covered in darkness, he took the book to his bedroom to read by candlelight. The clock ticked in the hall below, and the sea roared outside. Mortimer was fascinated by the battered old book. It contained a story called The Midnight Express. There was an illustration on page 50 which threatened him for some unknown reason. The illustration showed an empty railway platform at night, lit by a dull yellow lamp. A single man stood under the lamp, his face turned towards the black mouth of a tunnel. Mortimer never read beyond page 50. Many years passed after that. Mortimer was now a young man. One day around midnight, he was waiting for a train in a dark, empty junction. There was a single dull lamp glowing. Mortimer, in the lamplight, suddenly noticed a dark and solitary figure he knew. It was seen on page 50 of his book in his childhood. The figure faced the black mouth of a tunnel. Mortimer's instincts were aroused. He walked quickly towards the figure and looked into its face. Mortimer was shocked. He was staring into his own face. A wave of panic surged through Mortimer. He turned, gasped, and broke into a wild run. He stumbled out of the platform and rushed down a moonlit road. He could hear the echo of his own footsteps behind him. The footsteps were steadily gaining on him. Mortimer paused for a moment. He was completely shaken with fear. He began to run again. Quarter of a mile down, Mortimer saw a small white cottage. Seeking desperate shelter, Mortimer pounded on the wooden door. He heard heavy footsteps coming down the creaking stairs. The door opened, and a shadowy figure stood with a candle. They exchanged no words. The shadowy figure beckoned him inside. They went up the creaking stairs. The shadowy figure took him to an upper room where a bright fire was burning. There was an armchair beside the fire. By the armchair was a small oak table on which lay a battered old book bound in red leather. The shadowy figure put, put the candle on the table and departed silently. Mortimer collapsed into the armchair and picked up the old book. With a shock, he realized it was the same book from his childhood, the book which contained the story of Midnight Express. Mortimer was greatly afraid. He turned the pages with trembling hands. He began to read. The story was about a man who, in his childhood, had read a book which contained a frightening picture. Mortimer tried to grasp the strange cycle of events he was going through. He was filled with acute dread. Who is the strange man who asked me into this cottage? Mortimer asked himself fearfully. At that very moment, the door opened and the strange host came in. His face was covered in darkness. The candle on the table cast huge shadows on the walls. The shadowy figure stood before Mortimer. Slowly he edged forward. Mortimer, sitting on the armchair, felt a chill run up his spine. He looked up into the face of the shadowy figure. Mortimer realized he was looking at himself. The clock ticked in the hall below. She roared outside. The candlelight flickered. The old battered book, bound in red leather, lay open on the table.